Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle, and here we go. Well, Fabio Cannavaro may not be a giant in physical terms, Jim, but his reputation, his presence are as imposing as they come.
Yeah, he's proof positive that being a top-class centre-half isn't all about physicality and height. You know, he's only 5'9", but he's imperious in the air. It just goes to show the importance of how he reads the game, the anticipation, the positioning.
Pass somewhat off target. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And that pass just didn't quite work. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Ronaldinho, who's on a run down the left wing. He is through here. Takes a shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. That's an excellent interception. And he's gone looking for safety. He's going for goal! He's done very well to get to that.
Pirlo really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
It's their second corner of the game. Up he goes! That was superb goalkeeping.
Alexander Pato is offering a right smile there.
Serves up across. Over to the left. Well, we expected better, and so did he. That is a great pick out. Goes for a shot! And he's there to clear it. Besiktas, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Pull it. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Great vision. And he welcomes it in. Oh, shooting chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Alexander Pato clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
So, third corner of the game. Cafu getting this one clear. Besiktas are looking to go forward now. And shoots! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Pirlo. Pirlo! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And it's Rijkaard. Van Dijk cuts it out. Now, can they get him away? Van der Sar clears. Cruyff. And here's Ronaldinho. Del Piero powering forward here. Oh, well measured.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Climbs up big! And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, he may have snatched it down a bit, even though it was quite close.
And he's intervened well there. Bullet can be a real threat inside the box.
New Mexico couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
He's found a way through. He slings it in. And it's claimed by the keeper. Messi. Cafu. Well, that looks a decent ball. Now it's Messi. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Look at the space here. Real chance! Superb from Pele! About as smooth as it gets. Besiktas take the lead.
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Besiktas are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Cruyff. And it's Cruyff. Aimed beyond the defence. And it's made its way to him. Chance! It's there! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
New Mexico are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
2 added minutes.
Now it's Messi. Knocks it into space. And this is Messi. Shapes to shoot! Cruyff tries to play it through.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Oh, super find. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square.
And a quick reminder today
That's
that
a really interesting
the
game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1.
Please use parking provided by the club or any other paid parking facilities in the area.
Second period then underway. Can he get on the end of this? Cafu. Del Piero. And Hullet! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And they've got rid. And now they can spring out of defence. He's got away. Pato. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And it's Cruyff. Looking to play him in. Cruyff was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Pato. Played with speed from back to front. Besiktas can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Messi applies the finish! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Lahm is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. That's been cut out, well played. Threads one in. Oh, nicely intercepted. Pirlo. And here's Pato. Oh, super ball. Cruyff! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
So their fourth corner of the game. Besiktas have the chance to go the other way. Del Piero has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Messi. Oh, that was vital. Bullet. Now it's Ronaldinho. He's shifting through the gears here. And this is Pato. Now that is a hefty challenge. He shifted it to the flank. Pato unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Passing is crisp and sharp. And he's found a way past. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Ball quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Good ball, good take. And Sola! And how good was that? A finish right from the top draw. Into the lead once more. A truly super goal. What a spiky hit that was.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Tries to pass it through. That's an imaginative pass. He's in plenty of space here. Corner number 2 then.
Besiktas surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Cafu is one whose deliveries we all know about. Ah, such a clever touch. Played in deep. Pirlo is there and he can get that clear. Pato. So what can they make of this? He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. That ball looks a good one. And he was quick to react. And here's Pato. Ronaldinho. Another chance from a corner. And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card.
Substitution for Besiktas.
They're up to
Number
5
10,
corners now.
Pele. Coming on to replace him is number 15, Arasi. Substitutions taking place.
Keeper has taken decisive action. Oh, beautifully shaped ball. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And here's Del Piero. And here's Suarez. Luis Suarez! Oh, split-second reaction.
Suarez actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Desperate defending required here.
Substitution for Besiktas, Number 19, Messi. Coming on the field is number 6.
Well, they want another corner, and it looks as though they're going to get it. All hands on deck for this one.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. It's a pretty loose pass. Vieira can so cleverly bypass the press. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Pele gets into a good position. Deep cross. Tries to get it clear. Del Piero. Now he's got space here. Oh, that's a key interception. Cannavaro. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that's that. Besiktas can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both sets of fans. A truly emotional roller coaster, that. Van der Sar picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.
Happy wedding anniversary for one of our
You look back on the game then, Jim.
Besiktas really had a measure of control throughout and strengthened their grip on a victory as the game progressed.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Besiktas against Arsenal.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, we're underway. Well, Fabio Cannavaro may not be a giant in physical terms, Jim, but his reputation, his presence are as imposing as they come.
Yeah, he's proved positive that being a top-class centre-half isn't all about physicality and height. You know, he's only 5'9", but he's imperious in the air. It just goes to show the importance of how he reads the game.
Pedri! It's run loose. Who's going to... Oh, he's been caught on it here. It's a really well-measured ball.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Pullet. Nicely weighted ball. He's away. That's a good ball. Messi. And here's the chance to counter. Lahm. Played down the flank. He's in plenty of space here. And Sola! And he's done it!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
That was magnificent. The way he caught it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
That's been slipped through. Well, now it's a race for the ball. In for the pieces! Sticks it away! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Besiktas are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Pullet gets his final warning.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
Besiktas have scored two quick goals here and are well and truly in the driving seat. He's picked his way through. Beckenbauer cuts out the pass. Rijkaard tries to play it through. It's Hernandez. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Cannavaro gets over and intercepts. And that's gone loose. Thinks one through. Oh, important interception. Frimpong. And it's Hullet. Pedri. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Hullet. Now, can they get him away? This ended up in no man's land. And he's had a hit! Wonderful from Del Piero! About as smooth as it gets! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Gorgeous, just gorgeous.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
Besiktas find a position of real strength now. Lahm. Looking for the run. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. And it's Rijkaard. Pullet driving on and making good progress. Yamal receives... There's the shot! He's got a goal! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
So is this the start of a comeback? Besiktas looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Lahm has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Cafu to Messi. Pelé, and it's Messi. Cafu gets a good foot in there. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Well, they're labouring their way towards the opposition goal here, Peter, and this needs a much livelier solution.
And it's Pedri. Del Piero. Pelé.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And here's Messi. Great vision. And this is Pelé. And the shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Yamal. And it's made its way to him. And that'll be the final action of the first half.
Besiktas are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Besiktas are broadly in charge, but the contest is still alive at 3-1. Here we go again. Rijkaard. Looking for options for movement. Messi has it in a wide position. Cafu. And it's Del Piero.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And he was alert to it. Rijkaard. And it's Frimpong. Yamal. Gullit has created 1 goal already. Zola gets into some space. Thuram. Lahm plays it in. Played it again. Yamal. Now it's Mbappe. Played through into space. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, that's fabulous. Here comes the cross. Oh, smashing header! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Decent progress down the left. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Gullit. Pedri. Can he get it through? Frimpong has it out wide and in space. Nice interception, well timed. And that has been clubbed away. Tries to pass it through. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And it's Del Piero. Messi could try cutting inside here. Cafu. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. Besiktas with the corner, they're first. And it's been taken short. And now they can spring out of defence. Frimpong. Pedri. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Oh, that's a fine interception. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Oh, he's been caught napping. That's very neat. Played out towards the right wing. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Pele! Bullet. No, that's been intercepted. He's a sharp little ball here. Chooses the decent chance!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Now this could be a chance. Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Rijkaard. And it's Hernandez. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Substitutions taking place.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Messi. Maradona. Brilliantly cut out.
This is the time you need that pace.
Besiktas have a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Beckenbauer. Ball played for Rijkaard. Messi. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Zola. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Zola does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Great ball, and he's in here. Turns and goes back. Played out wide. Cafu. And it's Messi. And Messi! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are cruising away. Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
Besiktas grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. Zola! And the keeper read that really well. And that is as far as it goes. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win.
Security.
If you look back on the game then, Jim.
Please
I think we
report
just
to
saw
the
a
stock room
team
immediately.
winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get
Hello,
ready to lock
everybody, and
horns.
welcome
This
to
is
today's
football
match.
at its finest.
Besiktas against Barcelona.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Well, we're on the way.
Well, Peter, I'm looking forward to seeing a player who has brought some new skills to the game, Ronaldinho. He looks one way and passes the other. Unconventional and cheeky, but always an enjoyable watch.
Yeah, he's playing beach football on the grandest stage of all.
The entertainer.
And that could set him on his way. Good ball, good take. Oh, that's well spotted.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Very nicely done. There's the shot! They want to be quick to recover this. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. It's a pretty loose pass. Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho. It's Ronaldinho! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Pelé deals with that comfortably. Besiktas are looking to go forward now. Bullet is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Messi. Cafu. Couple of decent early chances. It bodes well for an exciting game. Oh, he's taken it. And it's Del Piero. First quarter of an hour gone. Thuram spots it and intercepts. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And here's Zola. Zola in acres of space out wide. And this is Del Piero. Great chance! Goal! Besiktas! First blood drawn. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Besiktas have penetrated for the first time.
Look, he's the one everyone...
Cruyff! This time, surely! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Same again, same outcome.
Barcelona really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Besiktas have the chance to go the other way. He's found a way through. Looking for the run. Oh, that's a fine interception. Pelé.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And here's Del Piero. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Knocks it into space. And he's found a way past.
Alexander Pato really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
He's through, now is he in? Del Piero had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
Look at the space here. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
He is through here. And this is Del Piero. And that has been knocked clear. Del Piero has found the net here, of course. And it's Cruyff. Nicely weighted ball. And he's in on goal. It's Ronaldinho! And the keeper couldn't hold it. And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
That's great reading of the game, and it led to a decent chance. Cracking aggression.
Now it's Del Piero. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. And that is out of play. Del Piero. Thuram is very much of the non-shall-pass school of defending. Zola.
There will be
Messi.
one look at a time.
Looking for options for movement. Zola. Lam. Lam plays it in. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, this is when you need your players to step up, Peter. Be brave, see all that courage. They need to have a big start to the second half to give them some momentum, and they're not going to get that if they're being too risk-averse.
Besiktas have made the crucial breakthrough, and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break. So off we go once more.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Barella. Pele. Shot could be on. It's a really well-measured ball. And he's got tall. Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
Now, can they get him away? Well, played right into his path. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Neymar. Well, they can break here. Neymar is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. And here's Del Piero. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. Oh, good spread. Played back in. Messi providing an outlet on that flank. Messi, he's got away. Can he finish? Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
Messi can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
Always onto this, and he's managed to get free. Messi! Oh, it's hit the post. Cruyff, the specialist. Whistle's gone, that's foul. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card. Your impression so far, Jim?
Peter, they're leaving nobody guessing now. This is a decisive attempt to go further in front.
Now there's a fine ball. Tries a shot! It's in! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
Besiktas are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
And it's Neymar. And this is Rivaldo. Barcelona have got it back and they'll have another go. And this is Pato. And this is Neymar. And he's gone backward here. Oh, what a ball! And this is Rivaldo. And this is chance for a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And here's Messi. Nice sequence of passes, this. Del Piero. Zola. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, it can be a real threat inside the box. And he's there to retrieve it. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Rivaldo, good purposeful running this. Pele, it's a good ball out wide. And there's his chance to lead the counter. It's Gullit. And it's Del Piero. Cruyff producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. That is ended up in no man's land. Looking to play him in, and he's worked it through. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Pele is the key defender on that occasion. Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. Picked out brilliantly. Can he finish? Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Del Piero really must be wondering how he hasn't put them 3 up. It was a very, very decent chance.
And he's taking no chances there. Messi. He's having a go. He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Pass somewhat off target. Gullit. Pele. Knocks it out wide. Cafu. Messi. And the shot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Added time.
And it's Neymar. 1 minute to add, according to the board. And there goes the final whistle. Besiktas are chirpy, cheerful and contented. It was a comprehensive display throughout, and their tactician-in-chief can draw great satisfaction from it. Del Piero claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Your final thoughts, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Against Milan.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And we're underway.
We're in the presence of goalkeeping greatness, a man with total command of his defence.
I say I wouldn't fancy going eyeball to eyeball with him.
No, I mean, I always like a vociferous keeper, and Oliver Kahn would be perfect for me.
Foot in. Serginho. In with the challenge. Bullet. Driving through. Takes a shot! Oh, it's come loose.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Lahm. And he's been shifted off it. That's an imaginative pass. Played into space out wide. Oh, what a climb! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Now it's Messi. Now it's Pelé. And once more he proves rigid and robust. And it's Hullet. Out towards the flank. Lahm. He rises! Goal! Besiktas! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Oh no, it's an own goal!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these. That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, perfectly measured that. And he's onside. Great chance! Goal, Milan! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Crosses it in. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Cafu is always looking to play quality balls. It's a promising position. Cafu. Messi.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Lahm delivers. And he's there to belt it away. Turns back here, probably the best option. Hullet. Pelé. It's a pretty loose pass. That's a lovely, neat pass. Good running, strong and purposeful. And he was quick to react. Hullet. Rice with the slide tackle there. Hullet. Now it's Messi. No, that was never going to make it. Rice. Serginho.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Pull it. That's really well manoeuvred. Zola. Zola. Lam has created one goal already. And it's Del Piero. And here's Zola. Lam has it in a wide position. Lam made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. And it's lofted through here. That has been cut short. Has crossed into the middle. And he's there to clear it. Shot could be on. Pele out to the right. Oh, nicely intercepted. Zanetti. Can he get it through? Zola looking to get on the end of this. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, that's clever. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Pull it. Pele. That's been slipped through. Goes for a shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Bullet really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
This possibly the last play of the half. Cafu. And this is Messi. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time.
And just a quick reminder today to
Besiktas would seem to still be getting over the OG. It was an honest mistake and they've got to move on.
Thank you very much for your cooperation.
And we're off again.
Besiktas can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Lam is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Oh, he's found support out wide. A chance! Fantastic from Forlan! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And there's the goal they've been looking for. And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100.
Pele gets through on his own, shoots! And it's there! And they are pulling clear here. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
So now the difference is 3.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Zola. Now it's Del Piero. And it's Hullet. Now, can they get him away? And this is Messi.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. So a chance here, what can they make of it?
Well, it looks very much like he's taken this on. From this distance, it's pretty inviting.
That is some save from Khan! And the keeper threw out a limb. Besiktas have their third corner. Del Piero with the short one. He slings it in. Rice is there and he can get that clear. Milan have the chance to go the other way. Oh, that's a key interception. Zola is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Pull it. Del Piero. Tries to play it through. No, it's come to nothing. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Off the post! And the shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
Pinches it off him. That is a great pick out. Rice. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. And this is Messi. Cafu. Cross from Cafu. And he's there to clear it. Forlan. So what can they make of this? That's good vision. Oh, he's in! He's found a way through. Danger averted for now. And it's Rice. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Pele. Pele! It's there! And they are right back within touch! An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Besiktas give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. Tries to pass it through. Messi, he has found the way through. And this is Pele! They've scored! Just one goal in it now. Game on! He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
He's had a shot! And that would have been game, set and match.
Oh, what a stunning save. Absolutely tremendous, and he's kept his team in it.
Rice plays it short. Now this could be a chance. And the finish! He scored! Simplicity itself.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Milan go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Zola. Pull it. Del Piero. Oh, super! And a chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Bullet is offering a right smile there.
Besiktas get their 4th corner. they've got Reed. And it's Hullet. Oh, good spread. And this is Messi. Big chance!
Added minutes has been indicated.
And again the keeper stands strong. Lahm cuts it out. Played back in. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. This looks like a more than decent chance to strike.
Well, to be honest, he thrives on this type of opportunity. Training ground rehearsals make him see these situations as a welcome challenge.
Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Cafu. Nice control. Good play on the left-hand side here. He's got away.
That was lovely, that.
Now it's Pelé. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And that is that. Besiktas can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start, but they were ultimately made to pay for their inability to kill it off.
Hello,
Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And we're underway. Barcelona have opted for a 3-5-2 here, Jim.
Well, I can tell you, Peter, that I actually always like playing in this formation because as a wing-back, you get more...
Oh, what a mistake! He's found a way through. Oh, sweet feet. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Lam. And this is Del Piero. Oh, shooting chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. Del Piero goes short. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Delivered across. Lam charging forward, the ball at his feet. Now it's Pelé. Always onto this. Oh, that's superb. Great chance! Goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Barcelona are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And he's picked out the run. No, it's come to nothing. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Now it's Pelé. That looks a good ball through. Oh no, this does not look good. Messi. Turns and goes back. Looking to play. And the shot! It's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Besiktas are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Now it's Pedri. Decent chance! It's in! Back within one! They have them in their sights again! Simplicity itself.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now, all of a sudden, it seems the belief is back.
That's going right the way across. And it's Messi. Del Piero is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Chance, surely! Road Hullet! Oh, it's fabulous! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And this is getting better and better. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Besiktas take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Serginho. Messi. Now it's Pelé. Looking for the run. Now it's
That's
Messi.
good play from him.
Nice control. Just eases him off the ball. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Zola. Massaro. Xavi Alonso, who played through for the wide man. Lahm produces the perfect tackle there. Baresi. Can he get it through? That has ended up in no man's land. Cafu. Early ball. That is a brilliant interception. And he shoots! And for a moment, time stood still.
He's a lucky boy there. You lose the ball like that, and usually you're going to get punished.
Turan. Lahm is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Now, can they get him away? Threads one in. He's in a great position here. There's the header! Del Piero. That's a lovely, neat pass. Del Piero, who's set up one goal so far. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Neymar is fouled. And it's Neymar. Looking for options. Chance for a shot! Goal! And right on half-time, that is telling. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up to...
Oh, he's been caught napping! Nicely spread. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Serginho's cross. And it's half-time here. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half. Besiktas hold a skinny lead after a thrilling half. Bring on the second half. It's 3-2. And the second half gets underway. Lahm is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And it's made its way to him. And he's intervened well there. Del Piero. And he's picked out the run. He's shifting through the gears here. And again, he's sorted that out terrifically. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Messi. Serginho.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Besiktas needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Massaro. Barcelona do have a chance to counter here. Lahm. Del Piero. Spread out to the left. Lahm plays it in. Not pretty, but it gets... There's the shot! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Pedri, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. This looks promising. Pull it. And this is Messi. Besiktas have got it back and they'll have another go. Rolls it backwards. Massaro. Good ball, good take. Out towards the flank. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Barcelona really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. That has not gone well. And it's Xabi Alonso. Pele looking to add to his goal.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
It's a good-looking delivery. Well, it's a look of bewilderment. His touch deserted him at the key moment.
It speaks for itself, doesn't it? Best left there.
And he opts to go forward. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Now it's Pele, and the shot's on here. And the shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Besiktas have their second corner now. Chiellini getting this one clear. And now they can spring out of defence. And this is Neymar. It's a promising position. He slings it in. Cleared away. Can he spark a counter here? Well, that's been cut out, well played. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Besiktas surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Pedri. Massaro, played back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
He has found the way through. And the finish! Del Piero. He's a sharp little ball here. Pedri. Little pass back. Cafu. Lam gets a foot in and wins the ball. Zola in acres of space out wide. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Neymar. Now it's Neymar. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. That's a good ball out wide.
Barcelona really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Oh, cracking ball. Thuram deals with that comfortably. Pele. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Cafu providing an outlet on that flank. That's good play. Messi. Messi! That's a half-decent try. And that will be the final act. Besiktas proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle. They know it could so easily have gone the other way. And they are clearly so happy to have won it. Pele picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, the early goal certainly helped settle everything down, and from there you felt this was always going to go one way. So this turns out to be a very fine day at the office.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.